Hi, good evening all. Welcome to Blue and Gold Talk, the video on the channel if you're new that talks about anything random, which I'm going to do tonight. I'll start with an apology, guys. I know I haven't been around. I really know I haven't been around. But I've been working like crazy, okay? And it's not an excuse. I'm a bit worn down as a grandparent, a little, okay? But guys, I really just kind of got into a zone where I kept putting it off, and the weeks started adding up now close to a month. And I know I've got to get back on my videos, guys. I was regularly doing 2-3 a day, right? And here I am, like not pulling my weight. So, guys, I'm going to try. Apologies. Let's talk about the boys tonight. This is a long overdue video, so I want to talk about a few things. Things I'll just come random with. I figure I'm just going to wing it tonight, guys, because I'll be rusty as hell anyway. So, I'm thinking something driving me nuts this summer. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but this thing about the goal is making the playoffs. It to me is just, I don't get it, guys. I don't. It's been too long, maybe in my life, that I seen all their playoffs, right, in their history. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. For me, that can never be the goal. The goal, of course, is to win the Stanley Cup. But to just make the playoffs this year, to me, would still be a fail if we don't do nothing. If we don't do nothing and we get in after 13 years and we do nothing this year, guys, it's still kind of a fail, no matter what. Like, this team is built to win. I believe. It's a big team. It's a fast team. I'm not too convinced last year is something we should really panic about when it comes to goal scoring. We had all sorts of injuries last year. We had guys that just seemed to have off seasons at the, just everything that went wrong, it felt like, did last year. And we still finished a few games over 500. So, the thing with the goal of the team, though, when I see online, everybody just talks about, oh, if we could just, I just hope we make the playoffs. Well, what about going deep, though, if we get in? I guess I'll leave it at that with that. I don't want to rant all night about that, but that just kind of drives me nuts, guys. I think we should set our goals a little higher. Florida Panthers just won the Cup, right? The Florida Panthers, wasn't this the team everybody in the entire NHL were saying they have to get them out of the league, the fans aren't there, and it wasn't lies, but they didn't have to get them out of the league, The Sabres are kind of going through, not as bad, what Florida's going through to a degree, with the fans wanting something to happen. They want something to happen in Buffalo. And look what happened with Florida, guys. I mean, it was decades they hadn't won a playoff series, and now they're Stanley Cup champions. So things can change. Captaincy. Yeah, I really don't want to forget that captaincy. There's a few other things I guess I'm scrambling with, but captaincy, folks, we need to name a captain, I believe, before the year starts. I don't want to do this season with no captain. That would be a stupid move, in my opinion. We have to get a captain, guys, and I think it'll be Rasmus Dahlin. I'm pretty sure. The signs kind of say it's going to be Rasmus Dahlin. And look, there's a few guys I can name there. I'll tell you what, and this is a one out of left field, but Tage Thompson, when Tage Thompson was having his big season, he carried that team on his back. And that's what a captain does too. So, if Tage can get his game going, but I know they're not going to name him a captain, but let's say if they did out of the blue, I'd be okay with it. I would be okay with him. I'd be okay with Tuck. I'd be okay with Dahlin. I'm pretty sure Dahlin's the favorite. He's the face of the franchise now, going forward. And I don't think he's about to leave anytime soon, no matter what rumors you hear out there. I just don't, guys. I think we've got to jump on this top 6 thing before the season opens. Look, I do believe that the team is set now to make the playoffs, though. The way they're built right now, this very minute. But I'd like to have a team that is going to be a little more dangerous come playoff time. I want a team that could make the Final Four next year. Just out of nowhere, the Sabres just get in and they win 2 rounds, and all of a sudden hockey's really booming in Buffalo again, And I think it's possible. but we have to make the right decisions, the right moves. A bit of luck's involved, health. We need to get the goaltending. We need to get the health come playoff time. We've seen what happened in 2006 when the Sabres probably should have won the Cup that year. And injuries ended us, not the Carolina Hurricanes. We lost that series because we had 2/3 of our D-core out. And, key guys, and Timmy was gone too. So we can go on and on, guys, about a lot of things about 2006. That's not what I'm going to do here. But I get worried now. It'd be my number one concern if the Sabres make the playoffs next year, because I believe if they get in, they're going to do something. I want to come back to that because too often, folks, I'm hearing this thing about, I'll just be happy if the Sabres get in. I don't care what happens. Well, the whole point in getting in is for something to happen, For 8 teams right away, they're knocked out in the first round. I don't want to be one of those 8 teams. I want to be one of the 8 that moves on. Then anything can happen. Then you're 4 wins away from an awesome season, an awesome result, an awesome story. So the Sabres can, I don't know, what would the word be? Get in with a vengeance. I don't want to just squeak in. Look at the division. The only team I think that is guaranteed to finish in front of us really right now is the Champs, really. And they're kind of questionable because they've lost some pieces. They've lost some pieces. And I think everybody's overrating Toronto again. I'm not going to underrate Boston. That's another team over there that they went and got some muscle in the offseason. And they could be trouble again. That's another team that we got to keep our eyes on. But what I'm trying to say, though, when it comes to Florida, it's really the only team I would say, okay, they're going to finish in front of the Sabres this year. Really, I think it's open. It's open season now. Things are changing in this division, guys. Really. The old guard is not going to stick around forever. Tampa Bay is not going to stick around forever. Toronto, not forever. These teams, the window doesn't stay open forever. I've only seen that happen a few times in my lifetime, where it seemed like a long window was open. Detroit come to mind when they had their big team before the cap era, though, and the cap era. But before the cap era, they were able to put that team together, win some cups before the salary cap came in, and still squeeze another one out when the cap came in. A few, no, one. They lost to Pittsburgh also. So, Boston. Historically, guys, they're going to stick around. Tampa Bay is going to stick around to a degree. I don't think like Boston. Toronto, no. It's not going to stay open forever over there. It's not. And Florida right now have to be knocked off the totem pole. Somebody's going to have to do it. It's going to have to be one of the young squads of either Ottawa, Buffalo, you name it, guys. One of those 2 teams, really. I could toss Montreal in there, really. Eventually, but they're not. I don't think Montreal is going to finish any higher than last this year. But anyway, I don't want to get into all the standings, guys. I'm just rambling tonight because it's been a while since I've done a video. So I'm going to leave it there soon, guys. I'll just drop the bomb on you tonight that a video's out there. I got to get up at 7 o'clock, so I'm going to just throw one up, talk about a few things I figured tonight, and really those are the things in my head, like. Let's set the bar a little higher, folks. Really, this thing about just making the playoffs, And then captaincy, we got to get on that. And really important too is getting that top 6 winger. We've got to do this, and I'm sure that Kevin Adams is trying, folks. He's not just sitting around, twiddling his thumbs and not trying. He's trying, but. It's a matter of, I'm sure there's a lot of players that said, no, not going to Buffalo, and that's not going to continue. Once the Sabres get in and go deep one year, and then all that goes away anyway. It does. Look, everybody now, there's players that will go right now to Ottawa. So, there's no reason I don't see why players wouldn't come to Buffalo eventually once we get in and get going, get this team going. So, no news, guys. No news to report. Hopefully something will come up. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm tired. I'm going to leave it there. I don't even know how long I've talked for, so I'm sorry if I ramble, guys. Like I said, I'm rusty. It's been a while since I've done a video, and I just really want to touch base more than anything, guys. And tell me what you think. Really, I mean, captaincy. Who's your pick? You know, I'm pretty sure most of you are going to say Darlene, Tuck, you know, and who's the long shot captain? I don't know, really. You know, and this idea of making the playoffs, guys, let's reach higher. Come on, let's reach a little higher than just getting in. That's, yeah, it'd be a step in the right direction, but my goodness, we've waited 13 years for what? To lose the first round? It's, come on, you know. And then as we go forward this year, where do you think we'll finish in the division? I could see the Sabres anywhere from 2nd to 6th. Really, it's, you know, I could see any of that this year. I don't know what else to tell you. I could see that happening. I think Florida's going to take first, but stranger things have happened, guys. All right. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for putting up with me tonight, guys. Not one of my best videos, I know. Talk to you guys soon. As soon as we got some news, of course, I'll be here online. And guys, I'm telling you, the money I made this month, gymnasium. Put a gym into my house, a really good one. Got rid of my old one, told my daughter to sell it, keep the money, I don't care, just get it out of here. I couldn't stand that gym. I can't stand gyms that they measure everything in kilograms and not pounds, for me, you know? So yeah, I've got a cage and I'm setting it up. I've been working on it for days. I'll see you guys soon. Till then, stay Sabre faithful, guys. Talk to you soon.